Vietnam is a multilingual and multi-ethnic country with 54 ethnicities and approximately 90 different languages. Of these, many are in danger of disappearing. A phonetic database named AOCO is being created at Multimedia, Information, Communication and Applications Institute, or MICA, under Hanoi University of Science and Technology, Grenoble Institute of Technology, and the French National Centre for Scientific Research, CNRS. The database will help preserve Vietnam's languages as well as to help enrich the global language database. This is a record of the Mo Pu language in the northern mountainous region of Vietnam. Vietnamese and French experts are now cooperating to create a phonetic database for endangered languages in Vietnam. Professor Eric Kestali, co-head of MICA, said they participate in this research in order to preserve Vietnam's heritage. One of the languages they found did not have any written words, and there were only a few people left who are able to speak the language. It will be gone if nothing is done about it. Alexis Michaud, linguistics expert, project officer, AOCO project, said there are many requirements to start this project. But first, they need to find people who would be interested and are able to speak the language for recording purposes. This project should be operated by trustworthy units that are able to research and archive the files in the next 20, 30 or 50 years. This voice database project is called AOCO in Vietnamese or Audio Corpora in English. Members of this project include Vietnamese and French experts from the MICA Institute. The most outstanding aspect of this project is that the digital database is transferred to a text corpus called the Pangloss collection of the CNRS. This database can be accessed from any electronic device with internet connection. Meg Dang Ko, project officer, AOCO project, said this cooperation between Vietnamese linguists and the French has given them access to a global text corpora archive. At the same time, minor languages of Vietnam would also have the chance to be archived in those text corpora. Currently, the AOCO project is compiling a database of almost 20 languages of Vietnam. AOCO can be used for different purposes, including phonetic analysis or language teaching. This project contributes to the preservation and development of languages in Vietnam. Singapore's Channel News Asia has set a new world record for the longest anamorphic pavement art. At 183.5 meters, it beats the previous record holder, an art piece in the Netherlands that stretches slightly more than 140 meters. Rain or shine, artists came to paint, and 11 days later, their masterpiece, a 3D perspective of Singapore's iconic skyline, was completed. It occupies a walkway outside the Trick Eye Museum at Resorts World Sentosa. Titled Story of Our City 3D, it features easily recognizable landmarks like Gardens by the Bay and the National Gallery Singapore. The best way to experience the 3D effect is to look at it from a top-down perspective. So from here, it looks like one is perched right on top of a building. Meanwhile, the lead artist tells us there's no mean feat trying to bring a 3D painting to life.
2D is easy, but 3D means that you have to do a distortion for every single part you're painting. Because when you take a look or a picture from the viewpoint, then the distortion becomes a 3D effect.
The artwork was immortalized with a Guinness World Records title for longest anamorphic pavement art, stretching 183.5 meters. It was happy news for the team of 45 artists, which included students from Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts, Orchid Park Secondary School and Siglap Secondary School. Singapore's acting Education Minister Ng Chi Meng helped put the finishing touches on the artwork. The piece was a tribute to the nation as it wrapped up its Golden Jubilee celebrations.
Singapore's landscape has totally transformed over the last 50 years, and it's gone from developing nation to, I think, world-class metropolis. And we wanted to really tell the story of our city and really to put Singapore on the world map by breaking this Guinness World Book of Records.
I think as guests come in here and they see it, they get to see all about Singapore all together, being here at the resort. And really being the first integrated resort in Singapore, we've really seen Singapore grow with us as well. And this is just a great addition for people to see and get excited about.
Based on the records of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, Indonesia, the Philippines and other ASEAN member states, or AMS, are among the top coconut producers in 2013. Because of the high production of coconut, the product has become a common household and key ingredient of AMS cuisines. In the Philippines, several activities are being done to show the importance of the coconut industry. One way is the annual Busik On Festival, held in the municipality of Labo, Camarines Norte and the Bicol region. The Pagpapalo contest were held where the first contestant to peel a crunch of coconut first wins. This was followed by a contest on coconut cleaving, coconut scraping, coconut milk extraction, and finally the cooking challenge. This simple yet significant activity is just one of many ways of giving importance to the country's coconut industry, which provides livelihood to many Filipinos. Japanese and Malaysian young talents collaborated for a showcase of highly dynamic and powerful athletic dance performance in Kuala Lumpur recently. Held at the Kuala Lumpur Performing Arts Centre, KLPAC, the show, with its captivating performances, was well received by the audiences. Choreographed by a world-class Japanese choreographer, Un Yamada, with her latest fifth art project in Malaysia, entitled One Piece by the Rite of Spring 2016, tells about a girl who is struggling to save her village in Tokyo. This contemporary dance features physical elements such as athletic and acrobatic movements, followed by intense movement that will create emotional impact on the audiences. 13 professional Japanese and 5 Malaysian dancers have gone through their cultural exchange programs, performed in this remarkable 1.5-hour show. This project was jointly organized by the Japan Foundation Kuala Lumpur, the National Arts, Cultural and Heritage Academy, Yamada Un, and My Dance Reliance. The collaboration helps both countries to promote and recognize each other's arts and culture, especially in performing arts worldwide. Dr. Joseph Victor Gonzalez, lecturer, Faculty of Art, Aswara, said when a choreographer from abroad made the choice of using Malaysian dancers in his or her production, it is a stepping stone for the local dancers. Dr. Gonzalez thinks this is a very good opportunity for them to learn the latest techniques and also to enhance their capabilities. Yamada is an illustrious dancer, not foreign to Malaysia, thanks to her previous performances and stints of residency. Since the premiere of One Piece, it has always featured an all-female cast. After a repeated success over the years, Yamada revised it to fit the opposite sex in 2014. And for the performance of January 2016, she decided to hold local auditions and ultimately chose to feature 5 local Malaysian guys. To prepare for the presentation, the men underwent training in Japan. Pangeran Khairul Qayyum, One Piece dancer, said this is only the beginning for him. He will develop himself and put himself on par with the international dancers because he wants to be like the Yamada dancers who are really extraordinary.
I know the Japanese choreography are very in my style. So I like the way they move. I like the way they choreograph. So actually, in this production, it's really impressed me a lot. Yeah, for my future, like for my next production and.
The project does not only increase the number of young talents to the industry, but also produces a high competency atmosphere among the participants in this industry. Thousands of migratory wild geese, believed to be escaping from drought, made a stop in Mae Yuak Reservoir in Chiang Mai, creating a spectacular sight for tourists and photographers. While it is unknown where the geese originally came from, local people believed they must have escaped from a serious drought problem in their normal habitat, which has been worsened by the colder weather lately. Blessed by the abundant ecosystem at the reservoir, the birds enjoy their new life at the reservoir as there are plenty of fish and prey for them to survive on. Their swimming activity and flying above the body of water made a spectacular scene for tourists, especially those who stay at the Green Lake Hotel nearby, who enjoy taking photos of the birds. Local people said they would like the birds to stay as they can help create a new tourist destination for Chiang Mai.